geekshowpodcast.com. Welcome back to the basement.
Yay!
Yay! Blueberries.
Vodka.
He's serious. Blueberry vodka.
That's
it started already.
I know.
Oh, on the first episode.
Yay!
All right.
Are they a sponsor?
They should be.
Smirnoff.
Blueberry vodka should be. If you have a liquor distribution gig, you should sponsor geekshowpodcast.com. Because the internet's not regulated as far as the alcohol sales and advertising kind of thing. Well, not sales it is, but not advertising. It's still free. It's still free country.
It's still the Wild West.
And as we learned from the last show, we perform better drunk.
That's Lee.
Well,
it's a backdoor to
until you
cable.
need a nap, you asshole.
It's a backdoor to cable too, because we can run whatever sponsors you guys have on the cables.
Yeah,
Gosh,
exactly.
Jesus.
So you can get your liquor advertising on TV.
So what I would like to say about this Smirnoff, the triple distilled blueberry vodka, is it tastes like blueberry soda pop.
It tastes like candy.
You hear
It
that,
tastes
kids?
like candy.
Drink it up, kids.
And that's why I was
you
able,
can have it too.
That's why I was able to drink a third of the bottle just straight out of the bottle.
Exactly.
'Cause it didn't really burn going down.
Well, it's like I said. You take that up to one of the sororities up at the U.
Backdoor action.
you would be.
I'm telling you right now, backdoor action with that.
Dude,
Exactly.
I think with advice like
there is not a trampoline big enough for the action that would go down there.
And this is just an example of the kind of advertising clout and
Right.
and
Where we
fun
can get you.
that you would have if you were
Talking
a
about-
liquor distributor. You hear that?
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of advertisers.
Oh yes, let's talk about our advertisers. They
Go
love
through
us.
these.
They love us. PCLaptops.com, of course. Dan Young, who now has young Too Tall Tony to look after,
Oh, yay!
We trust him. I trust him.
and we would not have a podcast were it not for the superhero that is Dan Young.
Did he crash through your wall?
He did.
Twice.
Like the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Once in, once out?
It was amazing. He didn't use the same hole going out. No way.
Exactly.
He doesn't do that.
Oh, yeah. You're hired. See you later. I love you.
And he was gone.
That's 2 holes. Damn it. And I thanked him for it.
Yes, PCLaptops.com. Go see him. Join his Facebook page. Dr. Volt's Comic Connection, 2043 East, 3300 South in Salt Lake. Newmont University, where you can learn how to make the video games and the internets. You can make the internets at newmont.edu.
We'll look into that.
Also,
They make stronger and better packlids.
they do. And also want to thank our friends at North American Disc World Convention. We've got to get you out there, Mr. Barneson.
Yes,
NADWCon.com.
It's in
All right?
Wisconsin, right?
It is in Wisconsin.
Fuck yes.
Go to their website.
Watch out, Shannon. If you go to Wisconsin, they'll take away your rights
All right.
as a
Will,
teacher.
because you're a
That's
teacher.
right.
Fuck them.
You are
I'll
persona
go there
non
and I'll
grata.
fix that whole place.
All right.
Obviously, he's a liberal.
Let's
My
meet our.
$700 a week is really shutting down this country.
You're hurting us.
Motherfuckers.
You
I've got
are
it.
hurting us.
I'm
all right?
tired of paying your way, man.
I need another missile, and you are making that not happen.
Sorry.
Freeloading teachers.
we all need a missile.
Sorry.
I would just like you to know, as the token bank representative at the table, really
Evil
the banks
bastard.
are misrepresented. We've
Clearly.
been trying to guide this country towards a brighter tomorrow
I
and
know.
a better fiscal future, and instead we have these liberal Marxists that are out there spreading this filth to our future.
But really, the
Bullshit.
hardest part of Lee's job is that there are a group of hillbillies who discovered oil on their property in Tennessee. True. And he has
true.
constantly got to keep that family happy. He
They've got
called
this hot 19-year-old that's always got this random animal that she takes out by
then,
the pool.
And then he called me up one day and said, Jethro wants to be a rock star. Can you help?
And
And
he
it
did.
was,
They did not turn out well.
it did not turn out well.
Who would have thought that many hillbillies could show up at Saltaire?
I know.
You know, the cast of that show actually used to drive their hillbilly car around.
Like
They were
Like
paid,
around the
They
streets.
were paid
Yeah.
to. It was part of their
My
advertising.
grandmother owned a donut shop near where they shot, and they'd come by after work every day, like half of them in that car
in costume, too.
in costume.
Like Granny,
Granny
and
in a
Jet
rocker.
Rabbit would show up.
They were, and they would
by the
buy
way,
donuts.
kids, we're talking about a little show called The Beverly Hillbillies.
Jed!
a show that was already over before any of us were born, so that's how old that show was.
Maybe not all of them.
Just
Old Man Jackson.
Thank you. All right, let's meet our panel quickly. Of course, over here, the stars of cable television's big movie mouth off, Jimmy Martin, and of course Jeff Weiss.
Yay.
The City
Look at you guys.
And,
City Weekly award-winning.
I was going to say,
Big
you
movie
guys
mouth
won a
off.
City Weekly Award here in
Best,
Salt Lake.
was it best of beer guzzling Siskel and Ebert?
Yep.
That'll work.
And Jimmy got a new gig. He's on U92 now
I'm now on U92 thanks to Mr. Jackson.
with Poetic Sea.
He's a nice
Good
guy.
morning. He is a good guy.
A really good guy.
What is
So,
he? What is he?
He's a Navajo. You mean he's a DJ? Oh, I thought you wanted to know.
I just didn't understand his name.
He's a person, Shannon.
Wait, yes.
He's a
Way
human
to bring
being.
race into it.
I'm
Karen.
sorry. His first name begins with a C, and that's his DJ name, Poetic C. I can't remember what his name is.
So you can catch me on Friday mornings. We're gonna do it about 8:20 to 8:30.
Yes.
So there we go.
All right, and of course Jeff Weiss on my show
Yes. Thursday mornings.
Thursday mornings.
In the 9 a.m. hour.
And read his stuff on Parallel Universe MSN.
Yes.
Got a new thing about time movies.
Time
travel.
travel movies.
Time travel movies.
I experienced that a few weeks back.
Yes, you did. Lee George K, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Grimleys.com.
Grimleys.com.
Spell it.
We'll make anything for
They
anybody.
will. They seriously
It's
will.
GRIMMLEIGHS, and you can also find us Craft Sabbath first Sunday of each month at the Downtown Library, and hopefully soon the Farmers Market
In
downtown
Salt-
Salt Lake
Ooh.
City.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Market, you say.
Yeah,
I cannot
we're-
wait.
because we plan on farming.
Good.
So
Kat was surprised by the cap hat that you made and all the responses that she got. That's
your wife looked damned hot in that hat.
We need to have her model is what we need to do.
She does. She's actually all over our page. We had the cat continuum wearing Captain America hats. It was
Brian,
pretty awesome.
Brian Young, BigShinyRobot.com.
Also a Best of City Weekly winner.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck you guys.
Shannon Barneson, who won a Best of City Weekly
I should have.
wild card.
No, I should have
Mild
won
card?
Best Utah, and you people let me down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wrote
Next
you
year.
in, Shannon.
Oh, you're gonna have to edit that out, huh? That birdie
he'll-
I just flipped.
He'll put the Twitter bird in front of it or something like that.
Sorry.
Why
I'll
is
put a
that?
giant blueberry in front of it.
Is that it?
Now, also, Brian and I, we co-host a little pub quiz
Yes.
with each other at Lucky 13 every Wednesday,
Where we insult you.
where we insult you.
A lot, apparently.
People get yell. Hey, and by the way, pub quizzers, quit taking that shit so serious.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, people.
Well, and Patty needs to take it less seriously, too. Every time we leave, she's just like, you were really mean to them afterwards.
Patty's behind
That's
the
what I
camera.
tell. Hey, listen up.
Patty's behind the camera for Comcast.
I'm the sugar. I'm the sugar. He's the salt.
All right.
That's how it works out.
And I'm pretty salty.
Too tall
Too
Tony.
Tall Tony, designated driver of the podcast.
Hey guys.
He and I have a weekly email exchange.
Oh, nice.
I felt left out since everybody else seems to have a side project.
I sent him.
Carrie Jackson.
Oh, hi.
Hey, it's Gary Jackson.
Yes, I used to be a team player. X96.com, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. That's all I care about.
You're
Yeah,
still a team player to
so
us.
I wanna say
Especially
something.
Thursday mornings at 9.
So we've all talked about this Best of City Weekly thing.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Where'd the podcast category go?
Well, that's an interesting story.
Mm-hmm.
Now, apparently, we won it the last 2 years, right? Mm-hmm.
And we advertised their magazine in exchange.
Oh, yeah, we do. We love City Weekly.
and what I guess we won too hard.
Yes.
We did.
We won too good.
You left bruises.
Winning.
We won really, really good. So they decided to get rid of the
Best podcast.
best podcast category.
No, we also decided it might have been that we broke their party
And
last year.
we had a great time at the party last year.
We had a good time. We
Yeah.
did not break the
Well,
party.
free booze
I
and
swear
food
there were
and-
some trannies there that broke the party much
No,
harder
what,
than we did.
what happened was you scared news anchors, and that just doesn't.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
They frighten easily.
I did scare Nina Devinova
Oh,
because I kept calling her that.
It's taken forever for me to learn how to say it. Nineveh Dinha.
Really? Because I kept going, what's up, Nina
Can I
Devinova?
try it? How do you move hot pants?
And the whole time I was talking to her, I was looking at her tits.
It's hard not to. It's really hard.
Something
not
I've learned in my own
So
life.
I've
But,
got an idea
yes.
for next year.
Yes.
And I wish I would. Well, obviously we didn't know that they'd killed our category before.
They shot it in a field.
They took it. They told me they were taking it to a farm.
No, it's not. Because the other categories are not at that farm.
Did you know that there was a podcast category though?
What?
It was best inspiring podcast.
Oh, that's not us.
What is that?
No,
But if we'd have got the most votes for Geek Show, if we'd have got people voting as was an inspiring podcast, they would have had to give it
wasn't,
to you.
It wasn't a votable category.
Oh, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. That was a
It was
staff pick
staff
because
pick. Difference.
I voted, and it wasn't there.
Let's nominate ourselves for most
I've got it.
uninspiring.
No, I've got it.
podcast.
I've got it for next year. Are you ready?
Yes.
We're gonna spear a write-in campaign next year when this thing starts.
Most
And
hateful
it's-
podcast for
no,
Eskimos.
You'll love
Best reason to get rid of a category.
I like that.
I second
We're writing
that.
Geek Show podcast.
Yes.
I like that.
We're starting the campaign now.
Anybody thirdsies?
Start sending emails now to City Weekly.
Do it. All right.
I want
I was
5 million
I was
votes.
going to say we could if they promise to put the category back in, we'll actually spend the month beforehand promoting other podcasts that
Right.
should be considered. There's
Right.
there's
There
some
are
really
other good
podcasts
podcasts
here
in
in Salt Lake. And we'll promote them, maybe even have them on the show, so they could pitch their show, and then we'll still win.
Like the Big Movie Mouth Off podcast.
Oh, no,
it's
except for that one.
No, not those guys.
Yeah, that one's kind of
I
clever.
was- Those
guys are
was,
assholes.
I actually was thinking the Talking Pictures podcast. Oh wait, that doesn't exist anymore.
And then
Too bad.
there's my video podcast where I just make cheese fries in my underwear.
Oh, that's I like that one actually.
I watched that one.
you
every
don't
week.
make
Go for
cheese
best
fries.
participant.
Yeah,
You
can't
can't
fool
eat
us.
cheese.
They're
It's not.
vegan. Well, no,
He gets them
It's
in
not made
vertical.
out of wood.
every week I try a different vegan cheese, and then I cry because it doesn't taste right.
Tastes like dust.
Actually, you know
That's
what?
a sponge. That's not cheese.
Oh, you know what I think our main competition would be? What's going on in OJ's pants podcast? There really is
Hey.
one.
He sent me an interesting text. I'll tell you what went on.
And
in
we're
his
not talking
pants
about
also.
O.J. Simpson, by the way, folks.
Oh, I
It's,
wish.
it's
I love his
That's,
podcast
that's
too.
what's in OJ's butt.
this kid that we know. All right, let's get underway. As we record this, WonderCon is going on.
Wonder.
Where's that, in San Francisco?
It is.
Indeed.
Yes.
And we've got some footage that has been released. I've purposely not let Tony see
Or me.
the
Come
2
on,
minute
he's, like,
long
visibly shaking.
Greenland because I want to
that's
conduct
my
an
s-
experiment.
Let me watch it.
I
That's
want
my
to
Jimmy leg.
I want to
Just wanna
conduct
shake
an
the
experiment.
Just
Okay.
want to see it.
It's like a big 2-minute trailer, right?
An actual trailer?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really really nice.
Wow.
Nicole was watching it with me before you got here.
Okay.
And I said, if you're a Green Lantern fan, you've got a boner right now. So I'm going to try to give Tony a boner simply by reading, using my power of acting
I'm
to
excited.
give you an erection.
So I should stop touching his inner thigh then.
You have to start this the right way,
don't stop.
Carrie.
How do I do that?
Dear Tony, I never thought I'd write a letter like this.
I never thought it would happen
I
to
never
me.
thought.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Now this is Imagine
Okay.
Sinestro.
Done.
Looks just like the comic book.
Purple.
Okay, purple. Standing up in front of all the Green Lanterns in the universe, right?
Okay.
Even the broccoli one?
Even the broccoli one. I mean, there's a crowd shot where it's like all, and I even recognize some of them.
Is
Although
Chip?
I didn't see Chip.
Someone will freeze frame it, zoom it in, they'll enhance it like they do on those cop shows, and
there
Chip
it
will
is.
be there.
What about Gnort?
Broccoli guy, his only weakness is steam.
And cheese.
I believe it.
Well,
right.
and pencils.
So I'm going to use the power of acting to give you a boner right now.
Okay.
So-
I'm already halfway there.
He's standing up in front of everyone and giving this speech. Ready? Lanterns! Except he does it kind of British. Just pretend it's a little British.
Okay.
He's played
Now
by
who's-
Mark Strong.
Mark Strong.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I've called you here to this unprecedented gathering because we face an unprecedented danger.
Oh boy.
An enemy called Parallax
What?
that we don't fully understand.
I got a boner.
They pulled out
Yeah.
Parallax in
Done.
the first movie.
Yeah.
We do know that it's powerful enough to destroy entire civilizations. Powerful enough to defeat even Abin Sur, our finest warrior. Alone,
Are you levitating yet?
alone we are vulnerable. United we are still invincible. We have never been defeated. Will we be defeated now? No. Right? It was for this moment that you were created. I don't need to tell you your duty. I don't need to tell you who we are. Duty. And they all scream, "We are the core! We are the core!" And then they get their green rings and they aim them to the sky and shoot it up like a big Disney fireworks show. Okay, do you have a boner now?
Yes.
I gave Tony a boner.
I've got a boner.
See, that's not
City
even
Weekly's
like
best gay podcast.
that's not even the best part of that thing. I watched it before I came over here, and the stuff of him doing the oath.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom.
I succeed. I win.
He has to
Winning.
wipe the front and the back.
The stuff of him doing the oath is incredible. Like because he gets the lantern, and he doesn't. Abin Sur tells him like take the ring and do the oath, and he has no idea what the oath is, so he's just bullshitting an oath. And like the Green Lantern power takes over his eyes, and he just kind of gives that really somber like
And his
Yeah.
eye
Man.
the
Eyes
color
go
of his eyes go white.
I love that.
and it teared me up a
This
little
summer's
It
gonna
also-
be so good with
It,
movies.
it also appears that the fresher the charge on the ring, the more power and energy seems to be radiating through the suit. So after he powers up, it's just like
I got the
crazy.
chills.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm stoked.
Did you get Captain America trailer chills, or did you just get
I did actually.
Because that Cap trailer kind of...
I knew one.
When he went in the machine and then came out, it was like, oh.
For me, it was the just the no bullshit shield toss. I mean, it just
that was cool
gone.
too.
and the
And he
catch.
catches it.
and the catch.
And he's running while he's doing it.
Yeah.
I got excited when he was like, "Now, Mr. Stark," and I was like,
Oh yeah,
And-
big time.
Even my wife pointed that out.
Stark.
Yeah.
And as I said to Jimmy, because I watched it before he did, and he's like, "You watched without me, really?"
I was bummed.
Was my reaction
It's like
that
Jimmy
was,
impersonation.
was my reaction that wow, it looks shooty.
It looks shooty.
That shot of him kicking that door open,
Yeah, and he just-
pulls up that 9mm. Just
And-
starts, at least 4 or 5 shots.
And I was going to say he doesn't appear to be firing randomly either. He looks like he's
It's
targeted.
very
Yeah.
precise.
In Dum Dum Dugan.
Yep.
Dugan.
Giant mustache.
More Green Lantern.
Yes.
Yeah, I read this.
This will also give you a bonus.
I'm not ready yet.
The voice of Tomar Ree.
He's got a beak and
Yeah, the
fins. He's
beak
yeller.
one.
He's a
Yeah.
beak.
Oh, wait,
he's
I hate
yellow,
DC, so I
and he's
don't know.
got a beak and a big fin on his head.
But he's not made of broccoli.
No.
His chest is really like
Would you like to know who?
Absolutely.
Geoffrey Rush.
No way.
Does that make you happy?
He's
Yes, I love Geoffrey Rush.
one of his scenes with Geoffrey Rush doing it is pretty prominent in that 2-minute piece.
I like Rush.
You know,
I like it, but it actually kind of scares me because I think why didn't they announce this earlier? Because you're pulling Geoffrey Rush out now, I think to build publicity.
Well, I get the feeling that he was just signed to do it.
Yeah,
So it's like he's gonna go into the booth.
But why didn't
and
they have somebody earlier?
See,
maybe they had somebody, but they didn't.
I
like
got that feeling too that they just signed him, but there's no. I mean, like they announced him like the day before they showed all of the footage, and they've got a really great performance
I bet
out of
you he
him
was
already.
always- I bet
he
you
was
was already
probably
there.
already on it, and they were just holding that card.
Building some publicity.
It's also very easy for him to go into the booth and just have him
Hammer it out.
But traditional
match his lines up
Crush
to
for
the.
crush.
traditional
style?
motion capture,
Yeah.
you don't go that route. You usually capture it beforehand so you can animate around the performance.
Usually, this time I think you could do it.
Yeah.
You know, just approach it like you would a cartoon.
I
He's got
love
a
Rush,
beak.
so
Yeah.
You don't have to match up the lips. He's got a beak.
That's right.
Just timing.
By the way, the production budget on Green Lantern, $200 million.
Yeah.
Wow, it better make money.
Yeah.
Yep.
and I don't think it will.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I think you're
there's
wrong.
too much.
I think you're fucking wrong.
No,
Bite your
I
tongue.
think
Well,
there's
well,
too much
superhero.
surrounding it. I don't think it's got the core audience that people think it does.
Core.
Bo,
I don't think it has.
shut up.
It comes
Why-
out June 17th, and a week later,
All the
Cars
Lantern hate.
Cars 2 comes out, and it's going to steal that family audience.
And a week after that is Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers.
And 2 weeks
It can't-
before it is
It's not going to hold the
X-Men
audience.
First Class.
We've already talked about this, so this summer's so full of good-looking
Yes.
movies that people are going to run out of
The-
money.
Something's gonna bomb.
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
will bomb.
I have a
It
feeling
will
it's
not be
this
Green
one.
Lantern.
But if it bombs theatrically, does it really matter? Because
No, it'll
you know
get its
the,
money
you know
back
the
in
geeks will
DVDs
buy
and
the shit.
Blu-rays.
on
Oh, yeah.
DVD.
That's
They'll buy
true.
it like crazy.
I'm going to predict the bomb.
X-Men First Class.
No,
No.
Thor.
Thor?
I think so.
The only reason I
they're not-
disagree is
they're not
because
promoting
nothing's
it
coming
well.
out with it.
Yes.
It's the
It's the
tentpole.
tentpole.
Oh,
of
I
the
didn't even
summer.
think about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
you're right.
It's,
Never mind.
it-
Never
it-
mind.
It's May 6th, and things are already scurrying away from Thor.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A couple
Like
of things.
trolls?
Yes.
But
Ice
like,
giants.
yes.
Like ice giants?
But DC has done one smart thing here. You know, we always talk about
But they're
DC,
retarded.
how they keep screwing up.
And
the
how far
movies.
they are on the ball behind Marvel.
This is what they've done. This is a very smart thing. Cartoon Network has announced a 2012 launch of DC Nation, an on-air online programming block of DC animated properties populated with event programming, interstitials, exclusive behind-the-scenes of theatrical production, insider look into the worlds of all things DC. It'll be Warner Brothers Animation, latest effort under Time Warner's new thing. So it's a smart move for DC.
Well, they have a bazillion characters.
Yeah, and so you're going to get shows, DC superhero shows, and then in between the shows, like promos for here's the making of Green Lantern kind of thing, or whatever their next movie will be.
Good.
And it
And,
kind of seems to me like it sounds to me like kind of like an anthology series, right? Where they're going to get like different.
Who call it Showcase?
Yeah,
DC Showcase.
Yeah, they'll do different characters. They'll have their own shows for a while, or maybe they'll just make movies because
It's
Cartoon
so
Network
cool.
has done that.
What's this gonna? Is this gonna be on Cartoon Network?
This
Yeah.
will be on Cartoon
okay.
Network.
Cartoon Network has always knocked the DC stuff out of the park.
true.
It's
true.
Did you
Young
s-
Justice is amazing.
Did you
It's
guys
great.
see the one that was on last night?
Oh, I missed it. I'm so mad at
Like
myself.
Young Justice?
No, Brave and the Bold with Batmite and Scooby-Doo.
I missed it. I know. Me too.
It was so good.
What?
Yeah.
It's got Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the biggest Scooby-Doo fan,
I
but
am.
it was like
it was
I
awesome
am.
in the
I didn't
70s.
set up
Yes.
like a season pass, and
I forgot to do it,
I
too.
recorded the one last week, the Brave and the Bold with Superman.
uh-huh.
That was so good, dude. Crypto and Batman had to fight him because he was under red kryptonite.
The thing
It
with
was
the episode,
fucking
I mean,
awesome.
you guys know Batmite, right? He's
Yeah.
like
Do I
Batman's
ever?
biggest fan,
and Paul Rubens does the voice.
Yeah,
of,
Paul Rubens does the voice of, and Al Yankovic is in the show in the episode too,
as Al Yankovic.
as Al Yankovic.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's
he have his
Batmite.
accordion?
Batmite's like he does actually, and he actually foils the Joker by putting his accordion on his head.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this.
Oh my god! And you know what they should have had him do is have him do his version of the Jingle Bells
I would
Batman
like-
Smells theme.
I would like to point out, anybody who wants to slam Scooby-Doo, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo featuring Vincent Price was actually quite
You
The
and me,
new-
Lee, you and me.
The new
this is-
series on Cartoon Network's good too.
I need help from Sonny and Cher to solve this mystery.
They took the Scooby-Doo
Someday,
thing
maybe.
to like the next level, where it was like the Scooby-Doo gang goes to a Weird Al Yankovic concert, and they're like, "There's nobody here. Why?" There's a ghost haunting the theater, and the ghosts turn out to be Joker and Penguin, and they tie up the whole gang and Al Yankovic on a giant, balancing
Teeter-totter.
Yeah, a teeter-totter kind of thing, over a shark tank, and on the other side is Scooby-Doo and a giant plate of Scooby snacks balancing the weight. And they're like, Scooby, you're going to kill your friends
If you eat
if
those
you
snacks.
eat all those snacks.
No, that wouldn't happen because the weight wouldn't go
It
away.
wouldn't change the weight.
His weight would stay the
Well,
same.
no, because the weight's on this side and he's
but
on the
Scooby's
other.
not on the platter.
See?
Scooby's like
Unless-
on a separate
Oh.
pedestal.
Oh,
It's
so
like
it's
the
decision
scale.
time.
I was going to
Scale.
say, I don't know a
So-
lot about science.
What a
So-
trap!
So Batman and Robin show up to save the day, and Batmite actually like freeze frames it, and he's like, I really hate it when animators don't animate or they miscolor all the pieces of Batman. Because if you remember in the Scooby-Doo Batman, like he's got this V of flesh under, and
Did
that
he
becomes
ever?
a gag through the whole thing. So he's like missing his pants in one of them. And
It sounds very meta.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And then Batmite goes, when this show was originally aired, Batman and Robin weren't allowed to punch stuff. But now they are. So he like waves his magic wand, and then Batman and Robin start beating the shit out of everyone.
Good.
And then he waves his magic wand again, and then Scooby and Shaggy start beating the shit out of everyone.
So give me a total boner here. Were the voices the original voices, or at
They
least Adam West?
sounded really
at least
close.
sound alike.
They sounded
Oh.
How could they
Well,
get
have you
Casey
watched-
Kasem, though?
Well, have you watched the new series at all?
No,
The new
I'm not.
Brave and the Bold?
they're-
No, the new
No.
Scooby-Doo series that's on.
No, I've not.
It's really funny, and
I heard it's really.
they have Matthew Lillard doing the voice.
Doing the
and he's-
Scooby voice, and he's actually grown into the role.
I heard it's gotten very very smart. This one. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of snarky.
Well,
It's really good.
This episode of Brave and the Bold was as smart as they come, and that wasn't the only iteration of Batman. They did like a Japanese anime Batman that was really poorly dubbed and ridiculous, and he was fighting Lord Deathman.
My favorite villain.
It's a funny show.
Yeah,
Well, so you'll get on Cartoon Network. You'll get your Young Justice. You'll get your Green Lantern cartoon
Oh,
series,
yeah, because that's coming out.
and then
Young
Ooh,
Justice
ooh.
has been
a
great.
whole bunch of other stuff.
And perhaps they could rerun all those classic Batman and Superman cartoons.
They do that
Perhaps.
on Boomerang.
Like the Super Friends.
The Filmation,
No,
Batman,
like,
and, Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin and the New
There was-
Adventures of Superman.
There was a
Absolutely.
huge rift in the voice acting world in the 70s because they still had Batman and Robin on Super Friends, which was Hanna-Barbera, and then Filmation was doing their New Adventures of Batman and Robin. So they had different voice actors doing the voice work
It was so
at the same time.
confusing.
That would be frustrating.
Hey,
Let's-
hey, by the way, Carrie, since we're talking about DC, the picture of Wonder Woman running.
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
something on
What?
that.
They changed the boots,
Yeah.
Boots are
And,
red.
and they changed her
yeah.
pants.
and her pants aren't all.
Shiny.
She's not as shiny anymore.
I would like to put out that perhaps she has different costumes depending on what she's
Right.
doing.
Well, that was always my question. Wonder Woman's a chick. Why is she always wearing the same outfit?
Right. You know, she's probably got a different outfit for every 15 minutes
Yeah.
of the day.
Here-
Oh, so she might have Star-Spangled Diapers.
Here it is. We're gonna do this whole segment is gonna be all DC.
Wow.
To,
Oh
to
my
all
God,
those
I hate it so
people-
much because I hate DC.
To all those
Somebody-
people who
Thank you.
think that we hate DC. All right.
Because
Well,
I
we
love
clearly
DC.
do.
I love
Yes.
DC.
I love
I
DC's
love DC
characters,
too.
but I fucking
I love
hate
DC
their books.
Universe Online.
So here's you can
I
find the
love
pictures
Lamp.
online. Here's what they've done to her suit. Okay, they fixed her boots.
Yeah, they're not high heels, and
They're
they're not blue anymore,
They're now red.
which they're supposed to be.
Right.
Those are the fucking color of Wonder Woman's boots, sir.
Okay.
She also looks like physics are affecting her naturally and not like she's been enhanced.
Okay, so the colors of the pants are more muted.
Yeah, they're not shiny, and there's stars down the leg now.
Right.
The pants are now no longer latex.
Yeah.
So that
They look
seems-
sort of denim-y
Yeah, they look
almost.
denim.
Because I do think that she would that would really make her stink.
And
down
She,
there.
she looks like she's got some star-spangled jeggings on.
She isn't wearing that bright red whorish lipstick anymore.
Right.
I kind of like that.
The stars down the side of her pants aren't different, but they're more visible now.
I didn't notice them before.
And did I mention they fixed her boots?
Yeah.
Boy, it's a good thing they did that.
But
the
red boots looked cool.
The red boots
I-
look better because they're what color they're supposed
I
to
really
be.
think the color of her boots have nothing to do with how bad that show's going to
Carrie?
be.
Well, yeah.
Is that show going to be bad?
Is
Because
it-
what are we going to be watching this show for? Good acting?
No, I would.
I'm gonna watch. I
Nipple
want to watch
slip,
her
nipple
run.
slip, nipple slip, nipple slip.
I'm not even going to be watching it for that.
And here is what I have to say about the Wonder Woman costume. They did not work on one thing, and this makes me happy. They didn't put straps on the top, so it now looks like her boobs are going to pop out. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you for the bustier.
Yes.
I
They are
for the-
spectacular.
I think they have more right with this costume than most shows or movie adaptations
I agree.
have.
My problem with the show is that it reads like a synopsis for a She-Hulk show.
Cool.
I'd rather see it as She-Hulk.
I would too, but
It's not though. It's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I know. it's single female lawyer Wonder Woman.
Ally
just-
McAmazon.
If they got this much right with the costume, I'm hoping that when the show actually comes on, that maybe it'll be worth watching.
Oh, we'll all watch it.
of course.
I mean,
will.
we sat there and slammed the Tim Burton's first Batman movie because he cast Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't in the loop enough to
What
slam
were
it.
you for?
Yeah,
I was.
I was 4.
I was
I didn't
8.5,
slam.
You were,
9.
you,
Yeah.
you were still suckling at George Lucas's teat at the time.
It's true.
Oh, wait,
mean,
you're now still
I was
doing
gonna
that.
say.
It's true.
All right. And
Bryan loves Star Wars.
So then, now that they're they're going to start shooting the Superman movie.
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're supposed to be happy about this.
I guess we'll see.
Why? I'm tired of people freaking out because Sucker Punch wasn't the movie that they thought it was going to be before Superman.
All you have to tell him is that he's not writing it.
He's
Yes,
not
that's
writing
it.
the damn movie. And
Oh, did he write
sometimes-
Sucker Punch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a palate cleanser. You need to do your artistic jerk off thing and then
Or
make the
your
movie.
non-autistic.
It was artistic.
From what I hear, that's all that it
No,
had going for it.
No. It was autistic,
So
sir.
So what is happening now is that DC, of course, once again, following Marvel's lead, has decided, when we killed that Justice League movie, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe that was a dumb
dumb.
People
idea.
want that kind of stuff.
After hearing what George Miller was going to do with that movie, I think they made a huge mistake already.
Yep.
I still think that the reason they announced it now is that Nolan is beyond the point of no return of being able to quit Dark Knight Rises, and he's been the linchpin saying like, no, these characters aren't appearing with each other. And I really think he was the stopping block there. And as soon as his contract got past that point of no return, they were like, okay, we are doing it. Sorry.
Well, and what they're talking about is that it wouldn't even necessarily be Henry Cavill as Superman in the Justice League movie. They're talking about like recasting it.
Yeah.
Oh, they've used a different
making
voice
it-
actor for every cartoon
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And making
it's
it
true.
making it different actors and even a different feel from these other movies.
And that way they can have their alternate Earths thrown in.
Exactly. So and they got that from the LA Times.
Well,
so
I give
that's
it credit
a good
because
idea.
it's the new Warner Brothers president. And
Holy
that was like the first thing he wanted to do. Is he's like,
Why
like,
aren't we making a
yeah,
Justice
he's
League
like,
movie?
what the hell?
This makes so
Yeah,
much
exactly.
sense for DC. Think about this. Okay, Marvel, they all do these great crossover events where you've got all the characters in their own titles doing their own thing. DC's got every character in its own fucking universe
Yeah.
on its different Earth. And so what this is leading to is a Batman movie, Superman movie, Green Lantern, Justice League, and then they're going to have their Crisis on Infinite Earths movie
They
with
need to.
all the casts.
Yeah. That'd be so awesome.
I just hope it leads to that hotly anticipated Aquaman movie.
I'm Aquaman.
We laugh, but the right director could make a really kick-ass.
Did
I
you
know that's true. I mean,
Edgar Wright.
Any comic book, when you get the right author, it doesn't
Think
matter
about
who
when
the
Peter
character
David did
is.
Aquaman.
On
Exactly.
the,
Made Aquaman
Or
cool.
Grant Morrison on Animal Man back in the day.
Have you guys
know?
watched on the Blu-ray of Superman Batman Apocalypse, I think it is? They've got the pilot for the Aquaman show that they made as a spin-off to Smallville.
What was it called? Like
Orange
Cape.
jumpsuit.
It was called like Cape something or
Cape
No,
Canaveral.
Cape Cod. I don't know. What it's called.
And it starred the guy who plays Green Arrow on Smallville as Aquaman. And
Yeah.
Really?
oh, he was terrible.
Really? Really? From the Smallville people, and it was terrible?
That's
Really?
hard to believe.
Let me just cast Aquaman for you right now, and I'll show you the direction the movie needs to take.
Okay.
As long as Scott Pierce can be Black Manta.
I would love that. Will Ferrell.
Oh God.
I thought about that before too.
That's what you do with that. You make an Aquaman movie. He is like one of the worst superheroes, but in the end, he has to deliver. You know.
I was thinking more like Will Ferrell could be Plastic Man if they're doing a Justice League.
No, you get Jim Carrey for that.
Oh, okay.
I want Aaron Eckhart to play Aquaman.
No, he's
Oh,
retiring.
So
He's
you're doing
out.
a serious one.
Yeah, he's retiring.
Too much chin.
Fuck him.
Well, I guess he's not gonna be Aquaman now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, just tell him when he actually comes begging for the part of Aquaman. Just tell him Lee
But
Cage said, "Fuck
can you imagine this Justice League movie? Let's just say they kept the same actors. Christian Bale walks out, and then Henry Cavill walks out, and then fucking Will Ferrell comes out.
Hey,
That'd be so good.
like he comes out, and he's got a toilet brush. He's been cleaning the toilet.
Exactly.
And Jack
That's
Black
true.
as the Atom. Hey,
They just
Fart
go back
joke.
inside Aqua. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The rest of the Justice League people are serious as fuck, and then here comes Aquaman. You
It's
know?
like, hey, we got a big mission, Aquaman. Make sure you have dinner ready for us when we go.
oh, fish again.
Boom, guys.
It must be Friday.
There you go. Makes
You know,
more
Superman,
sense now.
Superman won't eat pork on Friday.
I've had enough of Wonder Woman's dietary restrictions.
But I'm vegan.
Shut up,
And then, and then Wonder Woman's like, oh shit, I gotta go. I'm late for work at my
My
pharmaceutical
at my pharmaceutical company.
I just hope that her outfits at her company are just like that, so her tits are always hanging out in the suit.
yeah.
How did you become president?
My jackets are all
die.
too small.
Ding 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 ding. ding.
All right, let's take a break. That's all the DC love I have for today.
Now, I think we should carry it over for the full show.
That was more DC love than the last 6 months.
Before
So,
we
I'm
go,
happy.
Before
I'm
we go on
satisfied.
DC, just read Detective Comics. Detective Comics right now
No.
is really good.
No.
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 Don't listen to these assholes. Read it.
No.
Nicole, should we?
Could you,
Okay.
No.
Brian?
She's the biggest
Tonight
Batman
at about
fan.
3 in.morning, could you just come and read Detective Comics through the window to me?
I will. It'll be really fucking creepy.
Yes, that would be great. I'll give you money.
Because I'm the goddamn Batman. That's why. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back.
No.